Yes, sir.
You can carry on, madam. Continue.
Okay. With this, I, Pooja Marwanki, Professor, KLE Society's Raja Lakshmangowda Science Institute, Autonomous, Belagavi, extend a very warm welcome on behalf of our institution. I am profusely elated to take this opportunity to welcome our resource person of the day, Dr. Shivanand Gornale sir, Professor in Computer Science, School of Mathematics and Computer Sciences, Rani Channamma University, Vidya Sangama, Belagavi. It's a great pleasure to have you on board, sir. Welcome. Our beloved principal, Dr. Srimati Jyoti S. Kavlekar, Madam, IQAC Coordinator and Life Member of KLE, Dr. Satisha MP, sir, Head of the Department of Computer Science and Coordinator, Srimati PC Kamath, Madam, Convener, Srimati SP Hiremat, Madam, Organizing Secretary, Ms. AB Maktoum, Madam, Host of the Day, Dr. Vinay Kumar M, sir, faculty members and all my dear participants. I welcome you all to our national webinar on Basic Science, Careers and Job Prospects organized by Department of Computer Science in association with IQAC. A small request to all the participants is to please mute yourself on both audio and video so that there will be no disturbances during webinar. And if you have any questions or clarifications to be done, then put up a message either in a chat box or in a comment section so that those picked up during interactive session and will be solved by our resource person. To begin with, I request our principal, Dr. Srimati J.S. Kavlekar, Madam, to address the audience. Thank you. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Pooja. Good morning, everyone. It gives me an immense pleasure to welcome you all to the national webinar on basic science, careers and job prospects, organized by Department of Computer Science in association with IQAC of KLE Society's Raja Lakshmangowda Science Institute, Autonomous, Belagavi. The KLE Society, well known for dissemination of quality education to the needy, was established in the year 1916 by 7 dedicated teachers called Saptarishis and has been serving thousands of people in the field of education since several decades. Presently, under the progressive and spectacular chairmanship of Dr. Prabhakar Kore sir, our society has grown into a remarkable educational organization of 270 plus institutions. Our college, Raja Lakshmangowda Science Institute Autonomous, Belagavi, established in the year 1935, is one among them, and the degree section in science was inaugurated in the year 1944 by Sir C.V. Raman, the Nobel laureate. We are accredited thrice by NAAC at A grade and are autonomous institute since the academic year 2013. We offer 2 UG programs, BSc and BCA, with several certificate courses, and 10 of them are NSQF certificate courses approved by UGC. We also offer 3 PG programs, MSc Physics, MSc Chemistry, MSc Mathematics, and this current year, we have adopted CBCS system. Recently, our college has been selected under Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, a program of MHRD, Government of India. As per our vision and mission statement, we strive to achieve our goals and primarily focus on the quality of higher education and in preparing the students to achieve competencies to face the global challenges successfully, and also by guiding them to walk on the right path and to help them choose a right career as it influences their entire lifestyle. Career planning is indeed a subcomponent of life planning. Today, where career options are continuously evolving, it has become significant to make students aware and help them see beyond the horizons, especially after graduation in basic science. Career counseling is instrumental in providing the guidance to the students to have a clear vision on what to pursue. The institution's concern for student progression to higher studies or to employment is a significant issue. And in this context, our college, in order to help our students and to create awareness about various careers and job prospects, especially in the basic science, has organized today's national webinar. So students, relax, don't panic. We are here with an eminent speaker, Dr. Shivanand S. Gornade, Professor, Department of Computer Science, Rani Chennamma University, Belagavi, our parent university, who is going to share with you all beneficial ways to make a right career decision and also about job prospects after graduation in basic science. Sir, I, on behalf of our management, all the participants, entire faculty and student community, and my own, I welcome you to today's national webinar, and also thank you for accepting our invitation to grace the
Thank you, madam.
Yes.
Very good morning and thank you very much.
Thank you. I extend a warm and hearty welcome to all the esteemed participants of the webinar. Hearty welcome to all the esteemed members of management. Then Professor Nanjapnar, Principal RL Science, PU College, Belagavi, and Life Member of Kiali. Dr. Satish, MP, IQAC and NAC Coordinator, and Life Member Kiali to the webinar. Welcome to the entire organizing team, all the staff and the students. Finally, what I would like to say to my dear students is, universe has provided us with everything. Just we need to know our potential. So my sincere request to all my students and participants is to make the best use of this webinar and make your future bright. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you so much, madam. Now I request Head of the Department of Computer Science, Srimati P.C. Kamath madam, to introduce our today's resource person.
Okay. A warm good morning to one and all present here. Firstly, talking about the speaker, they are the invaluable resource. They are the one who can liven up the session and can drive the real engagement with the audience. With this, I, Priyanka Kamath, Head of the Department of Computer Science, KLE Society, RL Science Institute, Autonomous, Belagavi. I feel honored and privileged to introduce our today's resource person, Dr. Shivanand S. Gornade, sir. To start with educational qualification, sir has completed their degree in Gulbarga University, master degree in Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Marathwada University, Aurangabad, Maharashtra, MPhil in MS University, Tirunelveli, Tamil Nadu, with the registration titled Applications of Power Lines in PC to PC Communication, Their Problems and Solutions. PhD in University of Pune with the research topic Development of Compression Techniques for Noisy Image, a multi-wavelet approach under the guidance of Dr. K.V. Kale, sir. Moving on with the teaching and research experience, sir has worked as an Associate Professor of Computer Science, School of Mathematics and Computing Science, Rani Chennamma University. 2008 to 2013, worked as an Assistant Professor and Coordinator, Postgraduate Department of Computer Science, Government College, Autonomous, Mandya. 2006 to 2008, worked as an Assistant Professor and Head, Vidya Pratishthan's Institute of Information Technology, Baramati, Pune. 1995 to 2006, worked as a lecturer and head of the Department of Computer Science, Channabasweshwara Degree College, Balki. Sir has teaching experience in other colleges too. About research experience, completed minor research project sanctioned by UGC New Delhi, entitled Study of Fingerprint Image Denoising Techniques Through Decimated and Undecimated Wavelet Transform. Working
Madam?
as the
Priyanka madam, can you brief the?
Yes, sir.
Please brief the resume. So, so let
I
us
think
have a more discussion with the
Students will be motivated by looking at your heavy biodata, sir.
Yes,
They will
sir.
be
Yes,
inspired.
sir. I briefed it very short, sir, actually.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
Try to brief it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Working as a mentor on project under a Women Scientist scheme entitled Detection and Analysis of Osteoarthritis in Knee X-ray Images Using Machine Vision by DSC New Delhi. Sir, research area interest, image processing, computer vision, image data compression, wavelets, information communication technology, biometrics, and data analysis. Sir has been research guide many students from various universities and international conference on 4th international conference graphics imaging and visualization 14th, 15th, 17th August 2007 Bangkok and nominated for Best Teacher Award for the academic year 2006 to 7 University of Pune. Vidya Bhushan Award 2010 by INSA, Indian Net and Set Association, Amravati, Maharashtra, India. Sir has participated in many national and international conferences, workshops, seminars, training programs, and other courses too. Sir delivered talks as a guest speaker and resource person, different levels in various states. Sir is a member of several bodies. To mention few, he is the member of International Computer Science and Engineering Society, life member of the Indian Society for Technical Education, New Delhi, life member of Indian Unit for Pattern Recognition and Artificial Intelligence, Indian Statistical Institute, Kolkata, member of International Association of Engineering, Hong Kong, member of Indian Association for Research in Computer Science, Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, Mumbai, member of International Association of Computer Science and Information Technology, Singapore, so on and so forth. Sir has been evaluation of dissertation, various universities for PhD, MPhil, MTech, and MSc. Sir has served in the National Committee, member of BOA, Rani Channamma University, Belagavi, Karnataka University, Dharwad. Sir has been the member of academic bodies BOS, BOE, and BOAE member for various universities in different states. Sir has published many papers in national and international journals, international conference and proceedings. Sir has been an editor, has published books too. Speaking about role and responsibilities of Sir, here mentioning few, as a Deputy Registrar Evaluation, Rani Channamma University, Belgavi, actively engaged in various committees in the university campus like member of Local Enquiry Committee, member of Cultural Activities, member of IKSC and NAC Committee, member of Admission Committee, member of Staff Approval affiliated to RCU, Belagavi, member of Advisory Board for Computerization of Examination System of RCU, Examination Branch, Chairman, Technical Committee, Rani Channamma University, Belagavi, member of the Cultural Activities, member of the Planning and Evaluation Committee. Sir actively engaged in various committees in the colleges like Research and Development Committee, Planning and Evaluation Committee, Admission Committee, etc. Presently, Sir is working as a professor in Computer Science, School of Mathematics and Computer Science, Rani Channamma University, Vidyasangama, Belgavi. By this brief introduction, I present before you all Dr. Shivanand S. Gurnale, sir. Thank you. Welcome you, sir.
Thank you, madam. And this is not a brief biodata. Already you have given one lecture on me.
No, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. Welcome you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Now I request our resource person to proceed with the presentation.
Priyanka, madam,
Yes, sir.
can you allow me to share my slides?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just a minute. I'll try to share my. Okay. Okay, fine. So I think my slide is visible to you.
Yes, sir. It is visible.
Okay, fine. Then no issue. Okay, so good morning to all of you. So very elaborated introduction of mine, Professor Priyanka. Thank you very much for introduction and inviting me. So I'm very thankful to your principal, madam, for giving me an opportunity to share with your students. So overall, I'm very thankful to the Department of Computer Science, this RLS College, Belagavi. So I'm very thankful and I appreciate the words given by your principal, madam, in her opening remarks. This is how the career will be shaped and the career will be developed in a particular college, in the college like an RLS college. So it is one of the renowned college in Belagavi and even the university affiliated colleges. So, madam, I think even I know I am also the academic council member of your autonomous college and the BOS member of your computer science department. So anyhow, you are doing a very good job and your institution is doing a very good things about the shaping and developing the career of students. Okay, so once again, I am congratulating all the principal and the Department of Computer Science for organizing or you can say conducting such kind of workshops or such kind of seminars. Okay, so now this is due to the COVID pandemic, we are having an online. Otherwise, it would be better if we have an offline, what do you call such kind of events in the college premises. Anyhow, this COVID has taught us a lot of things, how we have to live in this kind of a situation. Now, thanks to our technology also, the technology is again bridging this gap between the students and the teachers and the faculty members, even in the parents. Okay, so anyhow, so once again, this heartily congratulations to all of you. And so next, maybe 1 hour or maybe 1 hour 60 minutes, 1 hour 10 minutes or maybe 20 minutes, I'll be with you for discussing the career opportunities. Okay, if you have any doubts, if you have any questions, you please note down yourself. And then lastly, we will have a 10 to 15 minutes for interaction. So I think it's okay for all of you. So before going to start my slides, okay, so first of all, so we have to think about our career. So how we have to shape our career, then what is the career actually, that I'll come to later on. Now, you recall yourself. So friends, you please recall your childhood, what do you call days. So whenever we saw something Like for example, if a kid is going to see bus on a road, so a kid is always thinking that I have to become a driver. Okay, so now suppose for example, if a kid is looking into the tractor on the road, that again the kid is always thinking that I have to drive this car, I want to become a driver of this tractor. Okay, suppose for example, if a kid is going to see a plane. Okay, so suppose for example, if you look into the aeroplane, the kid is thinking that I have to fly on aeroplane. Like this, whenever you are looking into the your back days, or you can say childhood days, you are always thinking that. So whenever we are looking at new things, whenever we are looking at new ideas, the student, or you can say the kid, is always eager to I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. Okay, sometimes the kids, they are saying that I want to become a pilot, I want to become a driver. So some students, if some kids, they are looking into a some what do you call a teachers, I want to become a teacher. Like this, there are many directions, that is a multi-dimensional views and multi-dimensional directions are wandering in the mind of a kids actually. Okay, students, okay, friends. So now, so whenever you are in the childhood, means that whenever you are going for the LKG and UKG, okay, your parents are going to take a decision. So where your career is going to be, or you can say where you have to put in the school. Okay, so now you being a kid, you don't have any what do you call options, or you can say being a kid, you don't have any decision capacity where I should go, where what I have to do. Okay, so now your parents are going to be taken as a decision. So where my kid is going to be studied, whether it is a convent school, whether it is a what do you call Kannada medium school, or Marathi medium school, or English medium school. Like this, at the beginning, your parents are going to be taken a decision even up to your 10th standard. Okay, means that the full what do you call decision making is on you, is your parents up to 10th standard. So once you have crossed the 10th standard, okay, sometimes after 10th standard, so you will have a somewhat decision capacity, whether I should go for the arts, whether I should go for the commerce, whether I should go for the science and all those things. So in that situation, your parents will have a 50% decision making capacity. Then remaining 50% is always your parents are going to be left on you, whether you want to do a science, whether you want to do a commerce, whether you want to do arts. Okay, based on your performance up to 10th standard, sometimes your parents may take a decision. Yes, your performance is like this, you better you go for this science, or you can say you go for the diploma engineering, or you can go for the what do you call arts and commerce. Like this, they are having most decision part. Again, 50, I can say that the 50% of the decisions are by parents itself. So once you have completed the 12th standard, once you have completed the 12th standard, so again the decision is 75% you are coming a decision by you only. That is whether you are going for the BSc, BCA, or you are going for the engineering, or you are going for BA, BCom, whatever the streamline, whatever you have. Okay, so friends, I'll not discuss much more on that. Now already you have taken the admission and you are already in the edge of finishing, or you can say completing your graduation course in a science and BCM. So friends, I will restrict myself for the discussion only the science graduate and BCA graduates. Okay, so now already I am thinking that I am in the edge of the thinking that already you are finishing, or you can say you are going to finish your graduation in science and even BCA. Okay, now after this, once you have completed the science graduation, so once you have completed the BCA, okay, what is next? What is next? How I can make my career? Where I have to make my career? Okay, so this is a very big question in front of you. So now whatever I am discussing with you, okay, I am discussing with you for next 1 hour. So what are the different opportunities? What are the different ways? Okay, what are the different roadmaps you have in your life to make your career? So with this brief introduction, I'll go for my presentation. Okay, so first of all, I can go for what is exactly the career. So what exactly you mean by a career? Okay, a career is the job or a profession that someone does for a long period of their life. Okay, so always the student nowadays, this is in advanced technology, in advanced fashion. So many students, they are thinking, I have to make my career. Okay, this is my career. Even some students, or you can say some kids, they are arguing with their parents that yes, this is my career. I have to do something, or you can say I want to do this. Like this, they're always in the path of developing their own career here. Now, the career is the job or a profession, whatever you are going to choose. So that someone does for a long period of their life here. Okay, your career is the part of your life that you spend working. Okay, so your what do you call your profession, or you can say your career. Okay, so that is you are going to spend your whole life, okay, in the form of working here. Okay, so that is what we call it as a career. So in other way, a career is the variety of experiences that you have undertaken throughout your life. Okay, as you gain more experience in the worlds of work and life, you are building your career. Okay, so your career path takes account of your education and training. Okay, and a paid or unpaid work. It also includes your family and life roles, activities, volunteer work, community involvement, and many more. Okay, friends, now career is nothing but, so whatever you are working in your whole life, okay, so that makes your career, that makes your profession here. Okay, so now you can see, so once we know the career, we can say, so what I have to do after my graduation. There are many what do you call directions, or you can say many of students, they are in the dilemma. Okay, many students, they are in the dilemma. So that's why even in a college level, there will be a career counseling cell is there. Okay, so because as you know, the student who has passed out the degree, so he is having so many dilemmas, whether I should go for this, I should go for this, I should go for this. Okay, so many decisions after the graduations. Sometimes you are going to take a wrong decisions. Okay, sometimes because of your family concern, because of your environment, because of your friend circle. So sometimes you are going to take a wrong decision also. Okay, so some after that, what you are going to say, no, I have to do this. Idu ಮಾಡಬೇಕಿತ್ತು, ಇದು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಈ ರೀತಿ ತಗೋಬೇಕಿತ್ತು, ನಾನು ಈ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. Later on, you are going to realize. So friends, so before going to do have a multiple directions, or you can say multiple views in our career. So we have to think ourselves first. So what I have to do. So what is my career? Where I have to develop my career. So this is one decision you have to take by consulting your teachers, by consulting your parents, you are consulting your good friends. Okay, so not only you take your own decision, sometimes we are not able to take our own decision. Okay, so in that case, what we have to do? So you have to discuss with your parents, you have to discuss with your teachers. Okay, you have to discuss with your good friends. Okay, so by taking their opinion, again you have to conclude yourself what I have to do. Okay, so whenever you are choosing your life, whenever you are choosing your career, okay, you always think over what are the pros and cons. If suppose, for example, if I am doing this, so what is the pros and cons? If I am doing this, what is the pros and cons? If I am doing this, what is the pros and cons? So friends, so it is very crucial time. It is very crucial what do you call, days during your life while making the career, because just you have completed the graduation. Okay, so like for example, whenever you are coming outside of your home, there are many road paths you may find. Which road is going to which place, where this road is going to this side, this road is going to this side, this road is going to this side. So friends, it is your decision. It is your decision. You have to take which path and which road is there. Okay, so now once again I am telling you, once again I am suggesting you that whenever you are completed the graduation, so if you are making a career, so you always discuss with your parents, you always discuss with your teachers, and you always have a discussion with your good friends. I am underlining the word good friends. Okay, so by taking the consultation of all these three members, three groups of your teachers, maybe your friends, or you can say your parents and good friends here. Okay, so don't take the decisions like this. Okay, many, if I'm asking, always asking the students whenever they are coming to the PG program. So I am always asking in first or second class that why you have came for this course, why you have taken the admission for this MSc Computer Science, why you have taken the admission for MCA. Okay, they don't have an answer for this. They don't have an answer for this. So what I am expecting a answers like this. Okay, sir, illa nan pakkad maneyavar ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ನಾನು ಅದೇ ಮಾಡೀನಿ. Okay, ನನ್ನ friend he is doing or he is doing here MSc, that's why I have taken the admission. Okay, so friends, so because already you are a graduation, you have a well matured, you are able to take a decision of your own career. Okay, don't make the copy, don't make the what do you call comparison with the others. Okay, he is doing a MCA, I am also doing MCA. Okay, or she is doing MSc, I am doing MSc. Okay, so this kind of decisions will take what do you call bad things in your career life. So here, this is the stage where you can take a good decisions here. Okay, so with this, again, you can make the career in a different what do you call paths, you can say. You make a career in a higher education. So where we are going to make a career here after graduation. So one is you can make a career in higher education. You can make your career in industry, that is employment. Okay, and you can make a career in a competitive exams, and even you will become an entrepreneurship. Okay, so these are the four important things after completion of your graduation. Means that whether I have to go for higher education, whether I have to go for the employment in industries or anywhere. So whether I have to go for the preparation of the competitive exams, then lastly, whether is it possible to me to become an entrepreneurship. Okay, so these are all four directions, or you can say the four parallel road you have in front of you after completion of your graduation. Now it is your decision. It is your decision where I have to move, which path I am going to move, whether I have to make a career in making the higher education, or you can say whether I have to make my career for going for employment, whether I am going for the competitive exams, whether I am going for the building a self-employment, or you can say we call it as an entrepreneurship here. Okay, so these are the four different paths you will have in your life. So we will see one by one this how we are going to make the career here. Okay, so now if you want to make a career in education, okay, so now you have to think after completion of your PG. Again, there are so many what do you call the paths are there. Now first path is after completion of graduation, that is especially after pursuing a BSc course, you will have a various courses that a student can opt the BSc based on their stream and specialization what they are interested. Okay, I have given some list here. Okay, so there is a MSc Physics is there, electronics is there, chemistry is there, applied mathematics is there. You will have a computer science option, you will have a biochemistry, you will have a library and information science, You will have a biotechnology, microbiology is there. You will have a zoology, botany, sericulture is there, biotechnology is there, nursing is there. The moreover, you might be knowing this is one MSc in forensic science, MSc in environmental science. Even you will have the MSc in food technology. You have the MSc in horticulture. You will have a course like a criminology and a criminal justice. You will have even MSc agriculture also. Even you will have one more path here to become a teacher in a high school level. You will have the B.Ed and B.Ped. Okay, there are many what do you call courses you will have. Okay, so whenever you are choosing some, I am always, whenever we are having an admission counseling in our university, so a PCM student, he will come and he will say that, oh, no, sir, I'm going to take a mathematics. Okay, so if mathematics is not available, if your ranking is not meet out the mathematics, what is next? You have to make yourself option here. Okay, so many students, what they are going to do, no, if I am not getting this, I will not do this. Okay, no issue. Okay, there are certain other courses are also there. They are having graduation as an eligibility, like for example, MSc Forensic Science. Okay, this is now a latest recent master degrees. Okay, so even you can have the library science, even you can have the criminology and criminal justice. For such kind of courses, you will have a graduation is the minimum eligibility. Okay, maybe other courses are also a minimum, what do you call, eligibility is there, graduation eligibility is there. They are not looking into a specific specialization of a subject. Okay, so friends, so because many of us, you know, suppose for example, in Rani Chennamma University, we are offering a MSc Chemistry, MSc Mathematics. Okay, so MSc Computer Science or MCA like this. Okay, so you don't think that only these are the option for you. No, friends, you will have a many options to you, because if you are looking into the entire state, there are many universities, they are offering a different PG programs. So these PG programs are offering by state private universities, even state government universities. Okay, so with the different titles. Okay, maybe you have heard about the machine learning and artificial intelligence. Okay, MSc in machine learning and artificial intelligence. Such kind of new innovative programs are emerging. Okay, so those programs are going to meet out your what do you call the technology, and they are going to have a more employability. Okay, such kind of what do you call courses you have to choose. Okay, so as your principal madam has said in opening remarks, that they are going to meet out the students what do you call requirements. Okay, such kind of what do you call career counseling, or you can say career guidance is required for students. So where they have to go for a further PG program here. Okay, so now, so you can see after for BCA. Okay, so those who have completed the BCA program, they are also having after successful completion of your BCA, can opt higher studies once again. So those are, you may call it as higher studies courses that they can pursue. One, so many students, they know only after completion of a BCA, there is only two things. One is MCA and another one is MBA. Okay, don't think that only this MCA is the only higher education. No, you may have many programs. You can see the Master of Computer Application, you may have. MBA is there. Okay, then Information Security Management is there. Okay, even you may have the postgraduate program in Corporate Studies you have. Okay, Master of Computer Management you have. Master degree in Information Management, MSc in Computer Science, MSc in Information Technology. Friends, you might be knowing MSc in Cyber Security is one of the emerging area nowadays. So that program is also offered in many universities. Okay, so that is one you can do after completion of BCA also. And most important, another one is MSc in Artificial Intelligence. These, especially if you look into the MSc in cyber security and MSc in artificial intelligence, and even some universities, they are offering MSc in data science. Okay, so nowadays you might be knowing that whenever we are talking about the technology, whenever we are talking about the those who have completed a BSc in computer science or BCA computer science or any science graduation, so they may have a n number of opportunities in artificial intelligence. Okay, so AI based technologies. Nowadays you might be knowing that in industries, many opportunities you may find, especially for artificial intelligence and machine learning here. Okay, there are certain universities, they are offering courses like MSc in artificial intelligence, MSc in cyber security. So you might be knowing that MSc in creative computing. So this is also one PC program. So some of the universities in our state only, they are offering such kind of a programs. And even you will have the MSc in computer game development. So friends, are you heard about such kind of a PG program is available? Okay, what we are thinking that, okay, nambal always ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಪಕ್ಕದ ಮನೆಯವರು MCA ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಾನು MCA ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ನಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ MCA ಮಾಡಿದಾನೆ, ನಾನು MCA ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ನಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ MBA ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಾನು MBA ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Apart from this also, friends, you have a n number of opportunities, n number of courses are there. Okay, so that is again, you have to decide yourself which area you are going to choose, which what do you call, in which particular area you are going to make your career, you have to decide. Okay, like for example, if you are discussing with your parents, suppose in your home, so I want to do an MSc in artificial intelligence, your parents may not be knowing this, what exactly the artificial intelligence here. Okay, sometimes you are discussing with this program with your teachers, this kind of a programs in your friends, so definitely they can advise you positively, because the employability rate, whatever we have, there are many employability rate you may find after completion, or you can say to get the post graduation degrees like artificial intelligence. Apart from this, even you have a CCNA certification courses are also there. Okay, so network related certificate courses. So friends, you might be, or you can say you may be surprised that, okay, so there are many lack, or you can say there are many deficiency of a network administrator, or you can say a network handling engineers. Okay, so everywhere you will be getting an opportunity if you have such kind of a certification, such kind of degrees. Okay, so network administration, or you can say hardware maintenance. So like this, you might be knowing these are the some opportunities. Even I think you have heard about the Jet King. Always they are offering some hardware courses after completion. Yeah, you can say even during the graduation also you can do such kind of a programs to get, or you can say to acquire the knowledge about the hardware and all those things. Okay, so moving to the next, you suppose for example, if you have a career, or you can say if you want to make higher degrees, or you can say if you want to do an higher education for BSc students, there are many post graduation opportunities are there. Even if you go for the BCA, they are also having so many opportunities for doing an higher education. Okay, so friends, if you want to make what do you call career in industries, okay, if you want to make a career in industries after completion of only graduation, okay, suppose for example, some of the students, they might have some problem, financial problems, or you can say some other problems, they are not able to go for the higher studies. Okay, so they may think about the job opportunities even industries, or you can say private sector, or you can say private organization also. Okay, there are a number of what do you call opportunities you may find even in industries after completion of your graduation, that too particularly BSc. Okay, so they can check the various private jobs and selection procedure for a different specialization. Okay, there are some these are the some what do you call opportunities what I have listed here. You don't think that these are the only opportunities in industries. These are the some of the opportunities what I have listed here. Okay, if you go to the IT companies, you may have the technical jobs. If you go to the private hospitals, okay, so if you go to the food industries, if you go to the chemical factories, okay, if you go to the pathology, pharmaceutical companies, there are many companies are there. If you go to the pharmaceutical companies, IT companies, okay, food industries, chemical industries, definitely the BSc students, they are having an opportunity. So what will be the selection procedure for that? Always you may have some technical interview, personal interview is there, written test is there, okay, written test and interview, maybe directly interview, maybe some technical. There are so many, what do you call, procedure, each individual organization they are having for recruitment process here. We don't say that directly there will be an interview. We don't say that there is a directly written test and technical. There are so many, what do you call, phases, or you can say stages are there. So later on, I discuss what are the common stages, common steps they are going to follow for recruiting the students here. Okay, so now, even after completion of your BCA only, if you don't want to move to the higher education, if you don't want to move to the higher education, again, even after BCA also, so there will be a huge opportunities even in industries. So friends, so before going to discuss about this slide, one thing I want to give you the input is the Infosys and Wipro, they're always looking for BCA students. They're always looking for BCA students. There will be huge opportunities for BCA students in Infosys and Wipro. Okay, so might be nearby every year because of this COVID pandemic. Maybe they are not recruiting, maybe this year or maybe last year. But if you take into the record of this Infosys and Wipros, they're always offering the BCA students for as a developer, or you can say as a software engineer. Okay, like this, they are going to offer many opportunities in companies. Okay, so a bachelor's in computer science, or you can say BCA, a vast field that offers a multitude of a specialization for students. Some popular specialization resulting for BCA courses are, so you may have a job profile of a software developer. Okay, you may have a web developer. Okay, so for a software developer, what you need here? What about it? Okay, an individual whose prime task is to develop a software to ease out the people's task and help them to perform their task efficiency. Okay, what is the mode of selection? As already I have told you, every industries are having their own recruit process. So they are having a mode of a selection, or you can say the procedure of a selection. Again, it depends on company to company. So they are having their own recruitment process here. Okay, so even you can have the web developer. Okay, you will be a programmer. Okay, you will be asked for a system engineer. Apart from this, also you may become a data scientist. You may become a digital marketer. You may become a product manager. Okay, so you may have an opportunity like a cyber security and expert. Okay, database manager, graphics designer, IT consultant you have, cyber security consultant you have, information system manager, database administrator, multimedia programmer, you will have a system analyst, and moreover, you will have an opportunity to develop a game, that is a game developer. Is such kind of wonderful opportunities so you have in your career. Okay, so there are certain things. Okay, many of us, we don't know. Many of us, our students, they don't know what he is going to designate whenever he is going to enter in the IT companies. Okay, so what is the job profile? Okay, what is the job title? You must and should know these things. Okay, so many of our students, they don't know what will be the job description and what will be the job title. Okay, so at least like for example, today I have presented this what do you call PPT in front of you. You think about the data scientist. What exactly the data scientist we have to do? What is the job description? Okay, like for example, if I have already told that a digital marketer, so you have to know at least what exactly he has to do. What is the job profile for this? What is the job description of this? So you have to think this first. You have to understood first this. Okay, so ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. There are many students, they are going for companies. Okay, so ಹೋಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಪ್ರೊಫೈಲೇ ಇರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಜಾಬ್ ಪ್ರೊಫೈಲ್ ಇರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ. So again, whenever you are entering into the company, you might be knowing what are the job titles and what are the job description. But so before going to the industrial field, before going to make the career in industrial field, you must and should know what are the different job titles. Okay, like for example, whenever you are going for the after completion of your master degree, or you can say after completion of your net set or PhD, you are going to have a job profile, like for example, assistant professor, or you can say associate professor. Okay, like for example, if you are going for a teaching faculty, like high school teacher, primary teacher, like this, you will have a many what do you call job titles. Okay, so friends, so once you have completed the graduation, if you want to really make a career in industrial field, you have to know about what are the job titles and what are the job description here. Okay, so moving to this now. So you will have many IT companies in India. Okay, I'm telling both the even BSc graduation, even after this, even BCA also. Okay, so they have the many IT companies in India, top IT companies in India. I'm not any advertising these companies and all those things. Just I am having some statistics, or you can say I taken this from the website, that the top 10 IT companies in India. You might be having an Tata Consultancy Service. This is the largest IT company in India. Okay, you might be heard about the Infosys. You might be heard about the SCL. Wipro is there. Redington is there. Tech Mahindra, Larsen and Toubro is there. Mphasis Limited is there. Mindtree is there. Okay, then Hexaware Technologies Limited. So these are the some top IT companies. Top IT companies you have in India. There you will have many opportunities, many scope for doing, or you can say for making your career in industries. Whenever we are looking into the top IT companies in India, so friends, you might be knowing that there are some top IT companies even in Bangalore also you may find. Okay, so you may find top IT companies in Bangalore itself. Okay, so if you look into the Infosys is there, Accenture is there. Okay, so Wipro, again TCS is there, IBM, Oracle, Cognizant, Capgemini, Cisco, again Mindtree, Infosys, SCL, okay, Mu Sigma, Amazon, Dell, HP, Tech Mahindra, SAP, Samsung, okay, Robert Bosch, Thomson Reuters, Honeywell, okay, Emphasize, EY. Okay, like this you will have a Nokia, Intel. Okay, Flipkart is there, Accenture is there, and CGI. These are the top IT companies. They are situating in the Bangalore itself. So friends, you might be knowing that Bangalore is one of the IT hub in our India. Okay, you will have many IT companies. Okay, so I am listing this. So friends, now here also I am telling you, whenever you want to make a career in industries, so at least let know what exactly the Infosys is. Okay, what exactly the Accenture is, what is the company profile, what company is doing. Okay, ಈಗ ಒಂದು ನಾವು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು Infosys ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಕಂಪನಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆದ್ರೂ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. What exactly the company profile is there. Okay, so what opportunities you may get yourself in that kind of companies. Okay, so ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಈ ಕಂಪನಿಗಳದ ಹೆಸರೇ ಕೇಳಿರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. Okay, you have to know, because you might be knowing that every information is in your fingertip itself. Okay, so you have a Google, you have a search engines, you try to Google and let know what the company profile is there. Without knowing this, so how you can influence yourself whether I should go to this particular company or this particular company. Okay, so this is how you can make your career in industries. Okay, whether I should go for SCL company, whether I should go for this Honeywell, whether I should go for this Flipkart and all those things. Okay, many opportunities you may find in Bangalore itself. Okay, so now there are certain companies, IT companies, very near to our Belgavi. So we have some of the IT companies even in Pune. Okay, I'm not listing any other cities because the Pune I'm listing you because of it is very near to Belgaum. That's why I'm giving some list of the IT companies. The top IT companies even in Pune also, you may have the Tech Mahindra. Okay, Amdocs Development is there, Center India Limited, that is a Site Limited is there, Sybase Software Private Limited is there, BMC Software. Okay, so Sendrom is there, Pubmatic is there, Talentica is there. Okay, ThoughtWorks, Semantic. Okay, again you have the Wipro and many other standard companies you may find even in Pune itself. Okay, it is very near to us. Okay, compared to the Bangalore, you have near to Belgaum is your Pune. So if you want to make a career even in your Pune, or you can say even in go to the Bangalore, even you will have the opportunity in Chennai, even in Hyderabad also. Okay, for southern part, what I'm telling you. Okay, so there are many IT companies, there are many IT, what do you call, the opportunities you may find after completion of your BCA also. Okay, so friends, so that what I'm going to discuss with you is, so how the recruitment process is there. Okay, so usually the students, or you can say nowadays, the colleges, they are having a campus drive selection. Okay, so many students, you might be aware of this. Usually, how many campuses came into our, how many industries they have came into our campus. Okay, that is a campus drive, or you can say campus interview. Okay, so friends, so sometimes it is not possible to, for a limited number of students, the companies will not come to the, what do you call, your campus. Okay, nowadays there will be a concept called as a pooling campus is there, means that the nearby colleges, like for example, you will have a KL Engineering College, you will have a Jain Engineering College, you have the Gopte, Balakundri Engineering College. So they are going to have always the companies are thinking into pooling. Okay, means that whenever industry comes, whenever a company comes, minimum they are going to see a 400 or 500 students. Okay, so they are going to have an interview, they are going to have a written test. Okay, if the students, if 500 students are appearing, if the 500 students are appearing for written examination, finally the XYZ company, or you can say any company, they may select only the 5%, only maybe sometimes 10%. Okay, so this is the ratio of how they are going to look. Now you think yourself, when there are 500 students, they are appearing the written examination, finally only 10 or maybe 15 students, if they are selecting, means you think yourself, what competition level is there? What competition level is there? So how tough the exams are there? Okay, so you have to be prepared with that. Okay, so the many, as already I have told you, the many companies, like for example Wipro, Infosys, some standard companies, they are having their own recruitment process. Okay, the some of the common what do you call steps which are involved in recruiting as students is, the first, they are going to identify the hiring needs. Okay, next, preparing the job description. Okay, usually the industries, what they are going to have is, they will prepare the job description first, then after that they will give the job title. Okay, so now suppose for example, sometimes what happens, so even they will conduct some interview, they are conducting written exams, everything they will do. After later on, based on the students' performance, even they may prepare the job description, even they may prepare the job title also. Okay, so it is again this vice versa sometimes. Okay, based on the inputs, they may decide some job titles or description. Even they have the job title and a job description, they are going to search the students. This is both things are going to be happening. Okay, now next one is they are going to have a talent search. Okay, the company always, what is their requirement is there, they are searching only the talent. Okay, the next one is they are going to have a screening and shortlisting is there, interviewing is there, and next one is evaluation and offer of an employment. So these are the stages which the company, or you can say standard companies, they will have a procedure for recruiting. So friends, the most important thing for an employment is your introduction and induction of the new employee. So this is a very important thing in industry, what they are practicing still now. Okay, introduction and induction of the new employee. What is this concept actually? Okay, means that, so even those who are already working in a particular industries, so some they are going to refer their friends, some they are referring their what do you call earlier institutions. Okay, so ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನಂತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಇನ್ಫ್ಲೂಯೆನ್ಸ್ ಲಿಂದ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಲಿಂದ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನಂತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಂಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ನ್ಯೂ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯ್. So that's why so usually the colleges will have a strong alumni. Why this alumni needs? Because if any one or two students, if they are working in Infosys, or if they are working in any companies like SCL or Standard, they may give you an opportunity to you that there is a scope for that company industries here. Okay, so that is what we call it as introduction and induction of the new employee. So this is a practice what the company are always doing. Okay, so instead of going and hiring, instead of going to the institute, okay, lot of time consuming, lot of processing is there. So instead of that, so they are going to say their own employee that we require this one, you try to search this kind of employees. Okay, so this is one what we have even in industry. This is a common practice usually what they are going to do here. Okay, so friends, so now apart from this, okay, so we'll have a what do you call opportunity in making the higher education. Okay, after if you want to make a career in a higher education, you can choose that one. Okay, there are many options you may find doing a post graduation and all those things. Then next, if you want to make an career in your industry, as already I have told, there are many opportunities in industries. Okay, now the third important thing, okay, many of students, we are not thinking in this direction. Many students, okay, so there will be an there will be a opportunity to make a career in by cracking the competitive exams here. Okay, so friends, so you will have, if you are a BCA and BSc and a BCA course, so you will have a dominant and a competitive courses in India, and one of the most preferable courses for class 12th is, already you might be knowing, a BSc and BCA. There are a different specialization available in a BSc course, as you know, that PCM is there, CBZ is there, PME is there. There are many what do you call the optional you will have. Okay, so now the career opportunities for BSc and BCA students is high in various sectors like, as you know, education, research, development, and medical agriculture. Okay, so you can make your career in competitive exams here. Okay, so now what are the competitive exams? What job profile you may find? Okay, so usually our students, okay, usually we are even I may say that even our parents are not taking that much interest in cracking some competitive exams here. Okay, because the competitive exams are the toughest exams, or you can say tough exams, depending on the job titles here. Okay, like for example, some of the job titles I am listing here. So you may have an IFS officer, you will have an IAS and KS. Okay, you have an IAF, AIMS nursing officer is there, RBI, LIC, state government assistant officers, Indian Railways, public sector bank probationary officers in LIC also, different banking sectors. Okay, SBI is there, Punjab National Bank is there. There are many what do you call opportunities. Again, these opportunities one should make by cracking the competitive exams here. Okay, so you might be knowing that, friends. Okay, so though we are from the rural background, or you can say those who are from the rural area, many of us we are not aware of these things here. Okay, so like for example, so whether this IAS and KS, so many students, if I am asking in my campus after completion of their graduation, they are coming to the what do you call BC courses. If I am asking them, do you know about the IAS and KS is also an option to you for making a career? So many students, they don't know. Okay, so our telag enirutte andre IAS KS, it is not possible for me. It is not possible for me. Then question arises that to whom it is possible? Okay, to whom it is possible? So it is possible only for us only. So we have to have a strong willingness. So we have to have a strong faith on us. Okay, whenever, okay, until whenever you are not believing on yourself, so it is not possible to do anything. You first of all, you believe yourself. Okay, you will have a self-confidence. Okay, you will respect yourself first. You will respect yourself. You respect your own confidence. Otherwise, it is not possible to do anything. Whenever you have the concept, or whenever you are going to respect your confidence, whenever you are respect your what you call own knowledge. Okay, so unless and until if you are not doing these things, you cannot do anything in your life. Okay, first of all, you have to respect your degree. First of all, you have to respect your knowledge. Okay, first of all, you have to respect your course. Okay, whatever you have did, BSc, BCA, whatever you are doing. Okay, many times what happens? Okay, you are already doing a BCA course. Okay, ನೀವು ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀರಾ, BCA ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ದಾಗ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀರಾ. ಬಟ್ ಸಮ್ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನ್ ಅನಿಸ್ತದೆ, ಓ ನನ್ BCA ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ನಿನ್ BCom ಬಹಳ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ನೋಡು. ಓಕೆ, ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು, ನಾ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು, ಅದು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಬಂದೆ ನಾನು. So such kind of things always be in your mind. To please remove this. That's why I'm telling you, whenever you have taken an admission for a BSc or a BCA, so first of all, you respect your program. You respect your course. You first, and then you respect your knowledge. Then and then only it is possible to do something in your life. Okay, so many of you might be knowing that there will be many competitive exams are there. Okay, like for example, IAS, KS. Okay, so you have these opportunities. Okay, even for banking. Okay, development officer, probationary officers in the banks, like for example, Punjab National Banks or SBI. There are so many banking sectors are there. You don't think that only the commerce people can get into the banking sector. No, friends. Okay, you are in a wrong impression. Even your BSc and BCA students can enter into the what do you call banking sector. You don't always think that only the BCom students can get the entry into the bank. No, no. If you are thinking on that way, it is a wrong impression on. Okay, so you always think about such kind of what do you call this competitive exams. Okay, so even you might be knowing that the state government and you will have the assistant officer like even FDA, SDA is there. Okay, So even LIC administrative officers you may find. There are many opportunities you may have, but you have to make the attempt and you have to prepare yourself. ಬಹಳ ಸಲ ಏನಾಗೋದಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಬರ್ತವೆ, ಪೋಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ಡಿ ಕಟ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದು ಏನ್ ಚಲನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಚಲನ್ ನಾವು ಕಟ್ತೀವಿ, then we will not see a single book while appearing the competitive exams. As like our PG students, after completion of a PG students, many students they are attempting the NET and SET examination. They will fill the form, they will take the DD, everything they will do seriously. Okay, within the last date, they are doing very seriously. Okay, for applying the SET examination and all those things. SET or maybe NET, even junior research fellowship. So once this process is completed, once the filling of examination form is over, okay, that is filling of form is over, they never see the books. When the date comes, suppose for example NET examination within 10 days, maybe 15 days, then they are thinking that, oh, I have already filled the application for this appearing the NET SET examination. So friends, do you think that any competitive exams you may crack within 10 days or 15 days? If you are having such kind of a concept in your mind, you please remove that. It may require sometimes 1 year, you may require 2 years, maybe require 3 years. Sometimes it is not possible to complete, or you can say crack that examination in a first attempt, maybe second attempt, even third attempt also. So you may have another attempt in front of you. But the seriousness of preparation of your examination is very important. Okay, so these are some competitive, like for example, IAS and KS. How many students, or you can say how many IAS officer and KS officer they became after making a first attempt only? There are n number of items they may have. Okay, they may have an opportunity to appear the so many times. Okay, as you know, the eligibility and all those things. Like for example, I don't know exactly what will be the eligibility and how many items we can do. But still, whenever you are attempting for that means, so you will have a confidence on yourself. According to that, you have to prepare yourself. Okay, so friends, for preparation of this, there are so many coaching centers are available for KS, IAS, IFS, and IPS and other competitive exams. Friends, you might be knowing that. So in Dharwad itself, there are so many institutions. They are giving a coaching for these competitive exams. Dharwad itself. Okay, so I'm not talking about the Belgaum and Dharwad. Just I'm having some of the list of this IAS and KS coaching centers in Bangalore itself. Okay, once again, I am telling you, I am not making any advertisement and not making any, what do you call this advertisement to this particular institutions. These are some institutions what I saw. So there is a IAS and KS coaching center in Bangalore. You can say Inspiro is there, Universal Coaching Center is there, Achievers Academy is there. Okay, Himalaya KS coaching center is there, Global IAS Academy is there. There are some. These are some academies, or you can say coaching centers. They are giving a coaching to all of you. Okay, friends, you might be knowing that. So even including the parents, including the students at the 12th level, they are very serious. Okay, even for appearing the CET examination, even for appearing the NEET examination, even the parents, they may send anywhere, even for a preparation of a, what do you call, a CET examination at the 12th stage. Okay, even I may request the parents also, after completion of graduation also, please put your kids to some coaching centers, like cracking some competitive exams. Okay, after completion of your graduation, let us try at least 1 year or maybe 2 years. Okay, so then you may have a definitely a success. Now, suppose for example, if you are preparing yourself in a higher level examination, definitely you may crack the lower examination also. Okay, so there will be a possibility of cracking at least the lower level examinations. Okay, so friends, so these are some what you call coaching centers for competitive exams in Bangalore, or even you may find some coaching centers even in Hyderabad. Okay, so even in Delhi also you may find Chennai, Kolkata. There are so many institutions are there, and they are giving the IAS and COAS coaching center coachings, or even some other competitive exams also they are going to give the coaching here. Okay, now the third you can say the fourth dimension, or you can say the fourth opportunity is what you may have is you may have an entrepreneurship here. Okay, you may have an entrepreneurship. Okay, you may start your own entrepreneurship. That is, are you thinking of starting a business on your own? If you want to do a business, okay, if you want to do a business, okay, I'm not forcing you to make a business in a kirana shop, or you make a business in so and so. So those business are also there. So if you are really, if you want to make a career in entrepreneurship, so you can have your own development things. Okay, so you can develop your own software. So you can develop your own what do you call IT sectors. There are many opportunities are there even for making entrepreneurship. Now, to start a business, you have to prepare yourself financially and emotionally. Okay, so your passion of your product or service and the tolerance of for risk are the major points which will help you to run a successful business. Okay, so whenever you are making a business, so you have always the important thing. So if I'm doing a so and so business, so there are so many risk factors are there. So you have to keep in your mind what are the risk factors and how to resolve those things. Okay, so now what is exactly the entrepreneurship? So entrepreneurship is a procedure of designing, beginning, and running a new business. For example, like a startup company offering a product or service. Okay, now a person who sets up a business on taking the financial risk in the hope of a profit is termed as an entrepreneur. Is termed as an entrepreneur. Okay, so here, so a person who sets up a business on taking the financial risk here. Okay, for hoping that there will be a profit. Those terms we call it as an entrepreneur. Okay, now to develop again the entrepreneurship or to become an entrepreneur, again we have a different what do you call courses you may have. Okay, like for example, there are many courses are available to pursue in the field of entrepreneurship. Okay, you can pursue the diploma courses, certificate courses, undergraduate, postgraduate program in the field. Many universities, they provide free online courses for even entrepreneurship. Okay, some of the entrepreneurship programs are diploma in entrepreneurship, certificate course in women enterprises, certificate course in entrepreneurship management, postgraduate diploma in entrepreneurial management, postgraduate diploma in entrepreneurship, BBA in entrepreneurship. Actually, this is a MA sociology internship, Master of Business Administration internship, MBA in internship already you have. Okay, and again the MBA in a family business and entrepreneurship. There are many internship programs are there to start your own business, to start your to have a startup companies, or you can say to have your own identity in your society. You may become an entrepreneur also. So these are some courses which are available for making a career in your entrepreneurship here. Okay, so now, so up till now, this part, so I have discussed about the different what do you call career one can make. Okay, either you may go for higher education, either you may go for the competitive exams, either you can make a career in your industries, either you can make a career in entrepreneurship. These are the 4 possible paths. Okay, you have in your life, or you can say in your career, you can develop your career in these 4 directions. Okay, now, whenever you want to make a career in all these things, okay, so you always must and should have a skills. Now, what skills you require to make a good career here? This is a very, very important aspect here. Okay, so now, as per my knowledge, so I have made a classification of skills in 2 things. One is your interperson skills, and next one is a technical skills. Okay, so you have the entrepreneur skill, interperson skills you will have. Okay, so one thing, whenever we are talking about the skills, so we will say that you must and should have a good personality. The only simple thing, simple one word thing is you must and should have a good personality. That is a good person, you can say. So whenever you are going to company, okay, whenever you are going for an industry, the industry people, they may ask you, so you tell about your personality. You tell about your personality. Okay, many students, they are not able to say their own personality. What are the things, or you can say, what are the skills they are having? So friends, so first of all, you must and should develop your skills yourself. Okay, so those some of the, what you call, skills I have listed here. So now you should get inspired each day. Okay, come above your comfort zone. Okay, focusing on good habits. You always focus on good habits with your meditation. Okay, so you always have the work out your schedules, and always you have a positive thinking. This is a very, very important thing in our life. You always be a positive. Okay, you always be a positive. You should not think always a negative. Okay, so other salvage now always we have to live in a positive energy zone. Okay, so you will have in your life, you always think about the positive. Okay, become a better listener. Become a better listener. So first, so whenever you are in your home, whenever in your with your friends, you always try to become a listener first. ಬಹಳ ಸಲ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎದುರಿನವ್ರು ನಾವು ಕೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ತಯಾರಿರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. So first you have to listen what your opponent is telling, what your friend is telling. Then later on you can react. Okay, so that is one of the skill is you have to become a what do you call, a better listener. And next important thing is try to meet a new people. You always have to increase your friends network. You try to have a new people. ನಾವು ಬಹಳ ಸಲ ನೋಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರೋ ಒಬ್ರು ಹುಡುಗಿ ಆಗ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಹುಡುಗ ಆಗ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ he is having or she is having only one friend in the campus for the last 2 years. Okay, ಅವ್ರು ಇಬ್ರೇ ಬರೋದು, ಇಬ್ರೇ ಹೋಗೋದು, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಊಟಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಇಬ್ರೇ, ಕ್ಯಾಂಟೀನ್ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಇಬ್ರೇ, ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರು ಇಬ್ರೇ. Do you think that only in a classroom like a 50 students, you will have only one guy is going to have your good friend? Okay, so friends, you make, or you can say you meet a new people. Okay, so whenever you are meeting a new people, you will have a new ideologies, new personalities. Okay, so new thinking, new approach, you may get it. Okay, now even you can develop the presentation skills. This presentation skill is also one of the interperson skill. Many of our students, even at the PG level, okay, if we are giving a particular topic, let talk few minutes about this. Okay, they are not able to talk about that. So because of inferiority complex, or you can say because of their lack of presentation skills. Okay, so this is, you have to make yourself a presentation skills. Okay, so now build on your strength. So first of all, you have to decide yourself, what is my strength and what is my weakness. Okay, so when I am doing this practice, or you can say when in my classroom one day, fine morning, I told my students that you have to write at least your 5 strengths and 5 weaknesses. Okay, so friends, the students, they are not able to write at least 2 strengths and 2 weaknesses. So first of all, you have to make yourself, what is my strength and what is my weaknesses. Okay, so whatever your strength is there, okay, you keep those strengths. Whatever your weakness you have, you try to focus on your weakness to convert those weakness into your strength. Okay, so now, so you can have to do a list handy. Okay, dealing with the tough, you always have a problem solving, you always face with the tough things. Okay, so now your always enemies are your mirror. Okay, so enemies are mirror in the sense, so what are the right things or wrong things you are doing, your friends are going to, or you can say your enemies will make yourself to correct you only. Okay, choose an ideal personality, develop your communication skills. Okay, so many times if you are discussing about the communication skill and all those things. Okay, so certain institutes, or you can say certain things, they are going to have a course in a communication skill. Okay, friends. So in my opinion, your communication skill will not came into yourself, okay, without, or you can say with attending some certificate course or some attending some course. Your communication skill will come when you involve in that, when you make a practicing yourself. Automatically your communication skill, like for example, how you are communicate with your friends, how you are communicate with your teachers, how you are communicate with your parents, how you can communicate with your neighbors. So automatically your communication skill will improve. Okay, so what language you are going to use to make a communication, what kind of language, what kind of words you are using, okay, even while you are talking. So that will improve automatically your communication skills. Okay, so friends, so when you are going to practice some standard words, or you can say some standard vocabularies in your communication, definitely it will improve your communication skill. Try to improve your communication skill from today itself. Okay, expanding your interest, polishing interpersonal skills. Okay, treating a people with a respect. You always respect with the people. You always respect your friends. You always respect your parents. You always respect your teachers. Okay, so automatically, whenever you are respecting others, others will respect you definitely. Okay, so that is vice versa. Okay, so you are conquer your fear. Okay, working on a negative qualities, as already I have told you, you make the list out of your strength and weaknesses. You try to work out on your negatives. Okay, so try to learn a new ways. Okay, new ways. Okay, cultivate a new hobby. So you make a new hobby. Okay, and always be happy with your feedback. Always be happy with your feedback. Suppose sometimes what happens, if your friend is giving you your feedback, okay, ಅವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಜೊತೆ ಜಗಳ ಆಡ್ತೀರಾ. No, what are the qualities, what are the positive and whatever the negatives you have, your friend is going to give a feedback to you. Okay, so this practice already I have done in my classroom. Okay, I have said that, so whoever your close friend is there, you write the positive and negative of your friend. Then definitely you might be knowing that, taking the feedback, so you are knowing yourself that what are my positive and what are my negative. Okay, so these practice always you will have, and build a habit of reading. Okay, so you make a habit of reading and writing. So nowadays the students, definitely I think they have lost the writing habit. Nobody is writing here. everybody is on WhatsApp. Okay, everybody is on WhatsApp. Okay, so that's why I saw many students in examination hall, they are not able to write their examination of 3 hours examination. Okay, because of they don't have a writing habit. After completion of examination, they are discussing that, oh, the time is salilla nanage. I know this question answer, I know this answer, I know this answer, but I could not able to write that. Why? Because you have lost your writing skill. It is not possible to write, and it is not possible to sit in an examination hall for 3 hours and to write 3 hours, because totally you have lost the writing skill. So friends, whenever you have a time, you please make a writing skill. Okay, next one is become a better conversationalist, developing a leadership skills. Okay, as already I have told you, always try to develop a writing skill here. Okay, so whenever you are developing a writing skill, definitely it will increase your vocabulary, definitely it will increase your communication skill, definitely you are increasing the composition of your sentences and all those things. Okay, so these are some of the interpersonal skills. If you are practicing, if you are taking these skills, definitely you are able to do something in your life here. Okay, apart from the technical skills, okay, so Priyanka, how much time I have now?
Sir, you can go ahead, sir. No problem. It's really
No
wonderful.
issue, no? Okay. Another 10 minutes.
No problem.
Later on, we
Okay.
have a discussion. Okay. So along with your interpersonal skills, so friends, you must and should have a technical skills also. Okay. So whenever we are going to an industry field, or you can say whenever we want to make a career in entrepreneurship, or you can say whenever you are going to make even for the higher education, one should have a, what do you call a technical skills. Okay, the one common technical skill you have is MS Office. So friends, do you know this? A student who is completing a BCA course, a student who is completing a BSc in a computer science as one of the optional subject, they don't know the MS Office. How to write, how to type a letter, okay, and take the printout and make the copy of this one. No, many students, they don't know these basic things. I'm sorry to say this, even sometimes the PG students are not able to do this. Okay, now question arises that whether this MS Office is going to be teach in a PG program. Sir, you hele kottillalla anta antar keloru. Okay, so friends, these are not taught in a, what do you call, a PG program. Okay, so you have to make yourself to learn such kind of a things. Okay, so you must have a knowledge of your Word, Excel, PowerPoint. Okay, all these you have to know. Like for example, suppose for example, you will be surprised that if you have a mobile, okay, your kids are better operators rather than you. Suppose for example, we are the parents. If I have a mobile, my kids are more operatable rather than me. So who taught this now? Okay, one mobile is andre, there are n number of applications are there in a mobile. Okay, so you are going to learn yourself. Okay, who taught you to do all these things? Okay, so friends, like this, you have to develop your own skill to learn. Okay, so you will have the email. So many students, they are not able to do an email also. How to create an email ID? How to do an email? Okay, how to upload a files? So friends, you will be surprised. Even some of the BC students, they are not able to do this. Okay, no doubt, no doubt. You have to, first time always it is, you have to learn first time. Okay, so the learning is You have to evolve yourself for learning these things. Okay, no teacher is going to guide you how to do the email, how to upload the files and all those things. So you have to learn yourself. Okay, so you will have the Google Drive, as you know how you are going to share the files, or you can say videos, all those things, but through a Google Drive. Okay, so you have a writing, as already I have told you. Okay, so you will have the writing skills, technical writing skills. Okay, so there are different types of writing skills you must and should have. So as you know, the spreadsheet, as already I have told you, MS Office. So you'll have the Excel, Google Sheets, Open Office is there. Okay, comparative analysis, pivot tables. Okay, macros linked to database, vertical lookups, and all those things. Okay, the student who is completing a BSc and a BCA course, he or she is not able to do some graph analysis. Okay, a simple graph you have, a simple graph, very two variable graphs. Okay, so why this is happening? So one should learn, one should understand. Okay, so many times, even at the graduation level, we know. Okay, whenever a physics practical is there, or you can say chemistry practical is there. Okay, even in electronics, their circuitry is there. Okay, so we will do the experiment in the college. Okay, whenever we are taking the readings, whenever there is a computation and a graph analysis comes, the student says that, sir, we will do in our home. Okay, they will not ready to make the computation and make the analysis, graphical analysis. Okay, so whenever you are doing this kind of a habits, means how you are going to increase your what you call skills. Okay, you have to do all these things in the laboratory itself. Okay, so you will have the phone skills. Okay, so you will have the many companies in BPOs, in call centers. Many students, they will get an opportunity for even BPOs and even KPOs, even what you call, even in call centers. So for that, what you know, you will have the voicemail, you have the forwarding, you have the hold, recording, all these skills you must and should know. Okay, about this, apart from this, you will have the productivity of the various skills. You have a QuickBooks, invoicing, expenses, tracking accounts, okay, payable reports, and all those things you might be knowing. Okay, next one is a graphical. You will, if you look into the graphical skills, okay, you'll have the Photoshop, Illustrator, okay, in design, Acrobat Reader, freehand, CorelDRAW, all these things you might be knowing. A DTP operator, okay, many DTP centers you might be knowing that they will do all these things in a better way. Okay, so ಕೆಲವು ಸಲ ಅಂತಾರೆ ನೀವು MSc computer science ಮಾಡಿದೀಯಾ ನಿನಗೆ CorelDRAW ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, you don't know the DTP, you don't know how to type this, how to take the printout. Okay, so friends, you have to learn, you have to build yourself, you have to build your skills more competitive. Okay, unless and until if you are not using, if you are not practicing, it is not possible to develop your skill. Okay, so Photoshop is there, maybe CorelDRAW is there, any DTP softwares. As you know, in a DTP centers, many they are doing a DTP, like for example, your marriage card design, maybe invitation card design. Okay, so friends, you will be surprised. I have one printing, I know one printing press here. Okay, Siva Upset is there. He is a what do you call? He is supplying so many printing things to our university. Once when I visited that printing press, he is telling that, sir, I am a deficiency of skilled labor, sir. Because of them, it is not possible to do so many works. So what skill you required? Sir, I required only CorelDRAW and Photoshop. Okay, he is telling that, sir, I am giving monthly 15,000 rupees, but still I am having a deficiency of work. So because you have to develop a skill. If you have a skill, definitely you will be qualified. Okay, so like for example, even if you look into the web related skills, you have the HTMLs, you have the JavaScript, okay, you have the cascade lines, Okay, WordPress is there, content management system is there. There are so many technical skills, okay, you require. If you are asking me, sir, do we need all these technical skills? No, you need some of these technical skills for a particular job profile. That's why I have told you, you have to look into the job title and the job description. So unless and until if you are not knowing the job title and the job description, so it is not possible to develop your skill. Okay, once you know the job title and the job description, accordingly you can develop your skills. Okay, so it is again vice versa. If you have such kind of a skills, what kind of a job you are getting? Okay, for a particular job, what kind of a skills you require? Such type of things are going to be compared and make the getting a good job here. Okay, so now you can have the some of the other entrepreneurs technical skills also. You'll have the enterprise systems, you'll have, okay, a mathematics also. You must and should know some common mathematics. Okay, like for example, your basic mathematics, your arithmetic, statistics is there, algebra is there, trigonometry. Okay, if you look into the research, you might be knowing the source checking, intellectual property right, networking, outreach, advanced Google search. Okay, then computer skills, you might be knowing all these things, programming skills. Okay, so this is very important here. What kind of a program you know? Whenever we are asking what will be your expertise, means everybody is telling that I know C language. I know C language. Apart from this, no. Okay, so you have to develop yourself. Nowadays, you might be knowing there are many, what you call, advanced languages. Like for example, your MATLAB is there, like Python is there. Okay, so you will have a different kind of programming languages they have. Like for example, your ASP.NET is there, .NET technology, what we have. There are so many technical skills, or you can say programming skills one should have. Okay, again, I'm telling you. So based on the job title and a job description, you have to learn these technical skills here. Okay, so now, so you will have always, you also have the planning skills. Okay, that is analysis, the conceptual skill. Okay, brainstorming, decision making, forecasting. Okay, logistic. Then always you will have the problem skilling. Okay, cost assessment, requirements and gathering. Then also you will have the project management skills. You will have the skills of video creation. You will have the presenting skills. Always you will have the troubleshooting skills. All these skills you require as a technical skills. Okay, so based on the job title, based on the job description, so one should develop these technical skills to make what you call career in various fields. Okay, so now I have some inspiring quotes in front of you. Okay, so these are the quotes by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, the former president of India and the most eminent scientist many of you might be knowing. Okay, so excellence happens not by an accident. Okay, you just listen carefully. Excellence happens not by an accident, it is a process. Okay, creativity is seeing the same thing but thinking differently. Okay, so friends, small aim is a crime. According to APJ Abdul Kalam, what he says that, okay, a small aim is a crime. Have a great aim. Great aim, what you are always having. A confidence and hard work is the medicine to kill the disease called a failure. What is the medicine to kill the failure? Your confidence and hard work. Okay, it will make you a successful person. Thinking should become your capital asset, no matter whatever ups and downs you come across in your life. This is very, very good quote by APJ Abdul Kalam ji. The bird is powered by its own life and by its motivation. As already I have told you, your motivation, your hard working, your confidence level, all these are the skills you have to develop yourself. So if you are not developing yourself, it is not possible to make a career in your life. So friends, lastly, my slide is finally, your career must be by your choice, but not by a chance. So friends, your career must be always your choice. So don't think that by chance I came this, and by chance I came into this, by chance I came into this. No. So your careers must be by your choice, but not by chance. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you one and all.
Thank you so much, sir. The session was very informative and helpful for all the participants, as each and every slide added more importance to understand about career opportunities after science as a graduation. Sir listed out courses to pursue after BSc and a number of opportunities after graduation. Top IT companies in cities of Bengaluru and Pune, and recruitment process taken over there. Making career in industries as well as by cracking some competitive examinations such as central level IAS, state level KS, AIMS, banking sector RBI, insurance LIC, so on and so forth. Sir highlighted some important coaching centers too. I hope all the students have jotted down the same. What are the avenues after graduation was a question asked by many students many a times. I hope you all have got the answer for your question. Thank you so much, sir, for enlightening our student participants by sharing your views
Thank you,
towards career after graduation. And thank you for sparing your valuable time with us, sir. It was really a valuable advice and information which surely will help our students in all the ways. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your principal, madam, and Priyanka Kamath for giving me an opportunity to share my views. Thank you very much, madam, principal
In
ji.
fact, I thank you, sir.
Thank you.
It was really wonderful. I really felt like a student sitting in your class and listening to you. Wonderful lecture it was.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
You have not only given the career prospects and job, but you have made a student into a completely developed personality.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very
So
much.
much, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now I request Ms. A.B. Bagdu, madam, to take over the interactive session. Over to you, ma'am.
Very informative session, sir. Some of the participants have asked, someone is asking what is the minimum qualification required, or what is?
Madam, you please speak loudly.
Sir, are you getting my voice now?
Yeah, you please speak loudly. Archana,
Yes.
you are my student?
Yes, sir.
Good. Yeah, tell me.
Sir, yeah, they want to know that what is the minimum qualification or what course they should acquire to get a job as a data scientist or a digital marketer, sir.
Data scientist and a digital
Marketer. If you they want to work as a data scientist, then what is the qualification required? Minimum qualification.
Okay. So now your minimum qualification for data scientist is even as already I have told you, BCA itself is one of the eligibility for doing the data scientist, even for digital marketing. Okay, the only thing is what already I have told you. So what will be the job when we are choosing these kind of what you call job title? So first of all, you have to know what will be the job description. Based on that job description, one should develop the technical skills. Okay, like for example, whenever we are going for a data scientist, okay, so one should know what exactly the data, how we are going to have an analysis of data. So what are the data clustering method? What are the data clustering classification methods? Okay, how we are going to analyze those data. So these skills and these technical skills one must and should have. So definitely they will have the opportunity for doing such kind of jobs.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Sir, one more question is that, sir, after completing a MSc in artificial intelligence or cyber security, can we get any government job or which type of job we can get?
So, very creative question, I can say, not instead of saying the innovative question. So you see, whenever you are completing the artificial intelligence, especially in the MSc in artificial intelligence and even cyber security. So as and today, I think you may get the opportunities in industry level. Okay, like for example, artificial intelligence. Okay, so the companies where they're in automation industries, many automation industries nowadays you might be, like for example, industries in food. Okay, nowadays food industries, many things automation has been done in food industries. So there you will have an artificial intelligence and machine learning techniques. Okay, so presently you may, even for MSc cyber, MSc forensic and cyber security, even those students, they may get the government job in what do you call police departments. Okay, cyber securities forensic departments are there. So you might be knowing in every where you will have the forensic departments are there. There you may get the opportunities. Okay, so even in a government, even in a private sector also you may get the opportunities.
Sir, thank you, sir. Sir, one more question. After completion of BCA or BSc, can someone become a work as a graphic designer?
Definitely you can go for graphic designer. Okay.
Any course required?
No, that's why I have told you, no, whenever you are going for a graphics designer, one should you know about the job description. Okay, like for example, if you are going for the technical skills, already I have discussed about the programming skills. Like for example, if you look into the if you look into the programming skills here, so definitely you may be having the Python, or you can say you may have the PHPs. Okay, so Ruby is there. There are so many what you call programming skills you might be having. If you know these things, definitely you may become a designer.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Over to you, Pooja ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, sir, for clearing all the doubts of the participants.
Thank
Now
you,
I
ma'am.
request Srimati S.V. Hiremat, madam, to propose vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Sushma Hiremat, Faculty of Department of Computer Science, KLE's RL Science Institute. It gives me an immense pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks for the today's national webinar on basic science, careers, and job prospects. I would like to thank our resource person, Dr. Shivanand Gornale sir, for presenting and enlightening us with their knowledge. Today's webinar was very informative to the students. The career guidance that Dr. Shivanand sir gave will definitely help students in future. I would also like to thank our beloved principal, Srimati Dr. J.S. Kaulekar ma'am, and life member of KLE Society and IQAC coordinator, Dr. Satish MP sir, for their enthusiastic support. We are thankful to Dr. Vinay Kumar M sir for handling the entire webinar being host. I also extend my thanks to Srimati Pooja S. Melvanki ma'am for their cooperation of this event. I want to thank the HOD and coordinator, Srimati Priyanka Kamath madam, and faculties of Department of Computer Science who worked to make this event successful. Once again, I would like to thank Dr. Shivanand Gornale sir for taking out his precious time and enlightening us with the knowledge.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Also, thank you to all the HODs, faculty members, and participants for attending the webinar. Feedback link is sent in the chat box. Please fill the form to get the e-certificate. I would end my speech here. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, madam. Here we declare the end of the webinar. Have a good day. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.